Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Come in, come in, come in. Leave your shoes on, we're about to go. Stop here in the kitchen and grab you some Keep Other People Alive juice. If you make the last cup, you make a new pot. It is a new coffee pot. So, not exactly sure how it works. I'm pretty sure we can fly to the moon in that thing. So, we left off on chapter 31. This is where Jake fled Laban's. Like, he took all of his wives and all 12 of his kids. It says 11, but he has 12 kids. But okay. So, he took all 4 of his chicks and all 12 of his kids and was leaving Laban's to go back to Isaac's. Okay, go back to where Jacob came from. And so, like, Laban caught up with Jake and was like flipping McNuggets, like, out of my shit. And then Jake's like, I earned this shit. You tricked me a bunch of times. No good. And then they made up. They had a party. And then Laban left. And then we're picking up with Jake, continuing on his journey towards Isaac's. So, welcome. If you are interested in hearing the rest of that story, which is completely fucking wild, we are about to get into it. So, I am Nikki K, the Great. I will be telling you this wild ass Bible story, and we are going to have a great time doing it. So, take your medicine. Don't argue with me. Take your pills. We're fucking grown. Take your pills. Listen, it's important. All right, now that you've taken your pills, do you got your Keep Other People Alive juice? Have you gone to the bathroom? Do you need a potty break real quick? I need a potty break real quick. So, we are picking up on Genesis chapter 32. There's less than 20 chapters left, and I am excited. So, real quick, let's tie our shoes, go to the bathroom, grab a refill, take our medicine. We will be ready to go. All right, we are on chapter 32. Now, Jacob went on his way, and the angels of God met him. So, this little toy guy is our angel of God. And this is our main character. So we'll call him Jake. Okay? And the angels of God met him. And Jacob said when he saw them, "This is God's camp." So he named that place Mahanaim. Then Jacob sent messengers before him to his brother Esau. Okay? In the land of Seir in the country of Edom. Here later, is it later or did they already? I don't believe they already. Later in the story, they end up calling Esau Edom. So I did not know there was an Edom before they called Esau Edom. Man, I don't fucking know. I'm so confused now. Never mind. Never mind. I'm blowing my own fucking mind right now. Wait a minute. Okay. So, he told his little servant dudes. I don't have a little servant dude. Okay. So he tells his little servant dude, um, tell them, tell Esau, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed until now. I have oxen, donkeys, flocks, male and female servants, and I have sent to tell my Lord that I may find favor in your sight. And so they went and told Esau. And then they came back to Jacob and said, uh, we went to Esau. He's coming. And then Jake's like, shit. Okay. So he was afraid. Okay. So Esau is coming and he's got 400 dudes with him. And Jacob was scared. He was scared as shit. And he divided the people who were with him, the flocks, the herds, and the camels, into two companies. And he said, if Esau comes to the one company and attacks, then the company which is left will escape. Okay. And then Jacob said, he's going to pray up here to the little Naruto guy. That's our God. Okay. Naruto. Okay. And he says, oh, God of Abe and Isaac. Oh, you did tell me to go home and you will prosper me. I am unworthy of all the loving kindness and of all the faithfulness which you have shown to me. For with my staff, for with my staff only, only I crossed this Jordan, and now I have become two companies. Deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he come and attack me, the mothers with the children. Because you did say you were going to prosper me and make me really fucking great. I mean, you did say that. So he spent the night there. Then he selected from what he had with him a present for his brother Esau: 200 female goats, 20 male goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, 30 milking camels and their colts, 40 cows, 10 bulls, 20 female donkeys, and 10 male donkeys. And he delivered them into the hand of his servants. Every drove by himself. And he said to his servants, pass on before me and put a space between droves. Just, oh my God. Okay. And he commanded the one in front, saying, when my brother meets you and asks you, tell him, this is from Jake. This is a surprise. Jake says, good job. Right? Then he commanded also the second and the third, saying, Jacob's right coming. And, oh, Jake just fell. Okay. And I will appease him with the present that goes before me. Then afterward I will see his face. Perhaps he will accept me. So the present passed on before him, while he himself spent that night in the camp. Okay, okay, listen, listen. Okay, I gotta get my toys ready. Give me 1 second because I might need you to help me figure out what the fuck this means. So please comment and tell me if I got this right. I'm going to try to do it with my toys because I read this last night. Because this part is, it's like, I don't get it. So I'm going to need your help figuring this out. So please comment if you know how this actually turned out or like what this is actually saying. I know I'm a whole mess, but listen, you signed up for this. I told you I don't know what the fuck is happening. Hold on. Okay, it's this part right here. Listen. Okay. So, Jason, Jason, Jacob spent that night at the camp. Okay. Now, he arose that same night, took his 2 wives, his 2 maids, and his 11 children, and crossed towards the Jabbok. Why? Why does it say 11 children? Why? Why does it say 11? Because all 12 of them have been born. Hold on. Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Naphtali, Judah. Hold on. Reuben, Simeon, Judah, Issachar, Naphtali, Dan, Benjamin. Benjamin hasn't been born yet. I don't know. Okay. So he took 11 children and crossed the ford of the Jabbok. And he took them and sent them across the stream. And he sent over whatever he had. Then Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until daybreak. Okay. And when he saw he had not prevailed against him. Okay. So who is he and who is him? So here's the old man and here's Jacob. And they're wrestling all night. So dude's like face planting Jacob into the ground, right? So, so he, so he, so when he saw he had not prevailed against him, so did God win? Okay. He touched the socket of his thigh. So he touched Jacob's thigh. So the socket of Jacob's thigh was dislocated while he wrestled with him. And then he said, "Let me go, for the dawn is breaking." And he said, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." So Jacob, I guess, is like with a broken leg, just winning. I don't know. Okay. And he was like, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." So he said to him, "What is your name?" And he said, "Jacob." And he said, "Your name shall no longer be Jacob, but Israel. For you have striven with God and with men and have prevailed." So Jacob won. Jacob won with a broken leg. Well, a dislocated whole leg. So his whole leg is useless. So I guess the old man is like, you won. Then Jacob asked him and said, "What is your name?" But he said, "Why do you care about my name?" And he said, "Peace be with you." So Jacob named that place Peniel. Isn't that the pineal gland? Pineal gland. I don't know. But isn't that a brain thing? Okay. For he said, "I have seen God face to face, yet my life has been preserved." Now, the sun rose upon him just as he crossed over the Penuel, which is different. It's spelled different. And he was limping on his thigh. So Jake's got a pimp limp. Okay? So Jake's standing over here with this pimp limp. He's like, uh, therefore, to this day, the sons of Israel do not eat the sinew of the hip, which is on the socket of the thigh, because he touched the socket of Jacob's thigh and the sinew of the hip. Why you guys do everything else to try to piss God off? Why not do that also? You motherfuckers do nothing but piss God off. Listen, listen. Does anybody know what the fuck just happened? Who is he and who is him? See, this story is full of he's and hims. And I don't ever know who is he and who is him. Okay. I don't know who is he and who is him. But I do know we are going on to chapter 33. So, get a refill. Get a refill. Go pee. Take a smoke break. Pack Larry the lizard guy. Okay. There is tons of weed, but oh, God just fell. God, I am so sorry. Well, he's the Naruto guy, but for our story, he's God. And he's chilling like a villain in the village. So, get a refill and go pee. And we are coming back with chapter 33. So, make sure you press the like button and come along for the rest of the story because it is not over yet. Because right now, it seems like Jacob thinks Esau hates him. Okay? We haven't got to the part where Esau sticks Jake in the gut if he's mad at him. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. So stick around to find out at the end of this story, to find out if Esau really hates Jacob. All right, here we go. Chapter 33. Okay, so real quick, I gotta put my hair up. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so chapter 33. So Jacob is traveling around and apparently he's climbing a mountain. So there we go. Jacob's traveling around and he lifts up his eyes and look, and behold, Esau was coming. Okay, and he had 400 dudes with him. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the two maids. He put the maids and their children in front, and Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph last. Okay, so, but he himself passed on ahead of them and bowed down to the ground 7 times until he came near his brother. So he was walking and bowing and then falling down a mountain. Okay. So he's like going and bowing, right? Now we're going to find out, does Esau hate Jacob? Then Esau ran to meet him and embraced him, fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Oh, look, Esau don't hate Jacob. Look at that. So they're friends. Look, they're made up book. They lie. And he lifted his eyes and saw the women, the children, and said, who are these? And he said, the children whom God has graciously given your servant. Then the maids came near with their children, and they bowed down. Leah uh, and afterward, Joseph came with Rachel, and they bowed down. And he said, what do you mean by all this company which I have met? And he said, to find favor in the sight of my Lord. And Esau was like, I got this, yo. You leave your shit. And Jake was like, no, no, listen, you have to take it. Listen, I owe you big time. Listen. And like I am so happy to see you. Like if I had saw God, it would be just as great as this moment right here, right? So Esau was like, okay. So we gotta go. But I'll go before you. And then Jake was like, listen, these kids and animals can't make it again, dude. Like, let me wait till they're ready, right? Let me wait till they're ready. And Esau was like, I'll give you some of the people. Uh, hold on. Esau said, I'll leave some people with you. But he said, what need is there? I I will be fine. So Esau turned away and went towards Seir. And Jacob journeyed to Succoth and built for himself a house and made booths for his livestock. Therefore, the place was named Succoth. But it was already named that. Listen, I don't know. Listen. So, Jacob came safely to the city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, when he came from Padan Aram and camped before the city. And he bought the piece of land where he pitched his tent from the hand of the sons of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. Then he erected an altar there and called it El Elohi Israel. Okay, so we are going to end right there because the next story, we'll never finish it today. And it's a great story and it should be read together. So, yay. Did you press like, subscribe, because we'll do this again tomorrow. I want to do it at night, but again, it causes issues. So, I'll be back tomorrow morning with the next installment of the story of Jake, which is going to be great. Listen, it's a beautiful thing. All right. So, I don't know why it said 11 kids. I don't exactly remember the name of the 12, but I know there's a Benjamin. And I'm guessing Benjamin hasn't been born yet or something. Anyway, I don't know. Somebody tell me. Is that right? There's not a Benjamin yet, so it is only 11. 11 kids. I don't know. But anyway, and the other thing. Who is he and him? Who is who in that story? I don't know. But somehow Jacob lost his use of his leg and won a fight. So I don't exactly know. So, super god people, Miss Raven Lady, Miss Mossy Boots, Amy, Melissa. Who is he and him? How did Jacob win that fight? What the fuck happened? Listen, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And it turns out Esau does not hate Jacob. I don't know. But Esau does not hate Jacob. And Esau despised his birthright, which means he didn't want that shit in the first place. So why would Esau hate Jacob for that? I don't know. He knew what he was doing. And he was gonna underhandedly like take that shit anyway. So I don't know. Anyway, the next story is even better. Like the next installment of the story of Jacob is completely fucking wild. Listen, remember, they have a sister. But anyway, this is the craziest fucking story. So please tune in tomorrow, subscribe, and like. And man, I can't fucking wait until the story tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Keep your head down, your nose clean, and your shoes tied. I love you and have the greatest day ever. Oh, don't get ready, stay ready. Love you.